Tyrese Gibson is suing Home Depot for racial profiling. Here's what you need to know. One day back in February, Tyrese Gibson, you might know him from movies that are both Fast and also Furious, went into Home Depot with his two contractors who are both Mexican-American to buy some supplies for a home remodeling project. He noticed he was starting to draw a crowd, and not wanting to cause a scene, he handed his credit card to his contractors and told the cashier he was going to wait in the car. When it came time to check out, the cashier would not accept the card as a form of payment. So the contractors called him on FaceTime and he told the cashier, please authorize the purchase. Cashier still refused. He went in. She asked him for ID, telling him that it's Home Depot's policy to check ID on credit cards. He promptly asked to speak to a manager who apparently refused to talk to him. Now, hearing this story reminded me of the time that Billy Ray Smith, he's a famous football player from back in the day, came into my wife's work. And he was married to a famous newscaster, Kimberly Hunt. And Kimberly had written on the back of Billy Ray's card, check ID. So when Billy Ray went to check out and handed my wife the credit card, she asked to see his ID. My wife didn't know who he was at the time and probably couldn't pick him up out of a lineup to this day. But all of the men instantly looked at her and said, that's Billy Ray Smith. And my wife said, I don't care. It says CID on card, so I'm going to check the ID. And Billy Ray Smith laughed and he handed over the ID. So that was almost the situation that I had in my mind. And then I remembered that you don't hand your card to the cashier anymore. You just swipe it and walk away. So why did the cashier in this situation in 2023 feel the need to check the ID of these two individuals? What was different about these two individuals that this particular cashier felt justified in asking to see ID? I've sent my kids to the hardware store, grocery store, and every other kind of store with my card, and never once have they been ID'd. So I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments below.